Hi, I'm cooking wild halibut. Isn't that beautiful? 2 pieces of halibut that I'm going to be cooking. And we get our halibut from our friend Officer Gary. Gary goes to Waterfall Resort in Alaska every year, and he brings back lots of halibut and lots of salmon. And so we actually eat wild fish. Also, what am I using to season our halibut? I'm going to be using Sunny Spain because, as you know, it's one of my favorite mixes of lemon pepper, and it's got lemon pepper, citric acid, lemon peel powder, garlic, and onion. I'm also going to be using some of the hot curry powder that I use in my garbanzo bean recipe. Again, it's salt-free. And why do I use salt-free mixes, even though I'm going to be adding a little bit of fine sea salt? Well, it's very easy. If I use salt-free spice mixes, then there is no sodium in them. And if I want to add a little bit of sodium, which I am going to do that, then I control it. I have no way of controlling what's already part of a mix. I'm also going to be using Western canola oil to fry the fish and saute it, I should say. So we'll be right back. I cleaned the fish and I've patted it dry, and I've already put some of the Sunny Spain, and now I'm just going to add a little bit of the hot curry powder. And one of the things I wanted to say is that you have to know how to season your food by practice. Sometimes you'll run into recipes that tell you 1 teaspoon of this and 1 tablespoon of that. But really great cooks do it by practice, and they know what it's going to taste like. And that's where you want to go to. We'll be back in a second. Like I said, I've heated up my pan. I put some canola oil on, and now I'm going to put the side of the fish that has the seasoning on. I'm going to lay it down. And you hear the sizzling of it cooking. Now, remember I said I want to control my salt? So on this side is the only side I'm going to put some salt on. Again, I'm going to put some of my curry and some of my Sunny Spain on when it gets to that part. I'm cooking each side for approximately 5 minutes or less. Again, you have to watch what you're doing. You can't walk away from your food while you're want to have control. And I'll be back. I'm going to flip the fish right now. And again, what you want to do is be careful. See, it's kind of blackened. Very nice. And I'll be back. My side dishes for the halibut are, again, Trader Joe's honey glazed roasted carrots and parsnips. If you notice, they're frozen. Remember, I'm on vacation, so I don't need to make everything from scratch. but I do need to have good ingredients. And the other thing that I talked about with the garbanzo recipe is the organic brown rice. If you notice, it comes in a pack. It's frozen in the frozen section, and then you get a bag that you microwave for 3 minutes, and you have beautiful frozen brown rice. It's wonderful. It's organic, and it's perfect in 3 minutes. I'll be back. I put a lid on the halibut so it steams it completely cooked, and it'll be nice and juicy. You don't want to dry out a nice piece of halibut like this. It's like they say, like Tom Colicchio says on Top Chef, you need to have respect for the products that you're using, especially when a fish gave its life so you could have a nice meal. So we're ready to serve. Again, the brown rice that we talked about. A couple of tablespoons of that. Then we're going to do the parsnips and carrots, honey glazed, that we have over here. Yummy. Should we take a little carrot and taste it? Delicious. And then last but not least, we're going to serve the fish. If you noticed, I made sure that I wanted to make sure that it was cooked through. So I opened that up a little bit so it doesn't look as cute as it should. But I know it's going to taste good. Shall we taste it? That's Monty in the background saying, I think it looks good. Let's taste a piece of the fish. That's very tasty. I also put a little bit of lemon juice over it, of course. Let's taste the parsnips. Crunchy. Just enough glaze so you can taste it. And of course the brown rice. Well, I must say, I like this plate for dinner. I hope you try it too. Take care. This is Bianca the Foodie cooking again on vacation.